All right, fellow 112ers, today what I want to cover are two important tools. They help you navigate around the page, especially as you're drawing. One of them is the zoom tool, and that's the little magnifying glass you see here. And then the other one is the hand tool, and that's this one here. All right. In order for me to illustrate what these two tools do, it's probably better for me to start tracing something so that you can see how they kind of come in handy. Now I'm going to go over here to the layers palette. I'm going to go ahead and lock this layer just so it doesn't move around on me as I'm trying to trace on the page, okay? So I'm going to go to my pen tool here, and I'm going to actually select a color such as red so that I can see where I'm tracing. Now, again, the goal being that I want to always draw around the object in such a way that it always creates a closed path, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new layer because I cannot draw right now. It does not give me the option to draw because the layer is locked. I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm just going to call this tap because I'm going to create the tap. And then I'm going to start tracing here. And what you start noticing, at least for me that I'm trying to trace it, is that I can't really see the detail of what it is that I'm trying to trace. So what I can do is I can go to the zoom tool, and I can click and click, and it'll take you in, or more, if you want to really get dramatic and get in there really quick, you can click, hold down, and drag, and encapsulate the area that you want to zoom into, and it'll instantly take you in. So here we have the pen tool. Now what you'll notice is because I switched tools, when I come here, if I just try to continue drawing, it starts a new point. So I'm going to undo, take away that point. That's Control Z to undo. And I'm going to click this point here. See that little diagonal line? That allows me to know that I'm doing a continuation. So I'm going to click there, and I'm going to go here. And I don't care if I have this little area here that it's not quite how I want it. That's fine. I can always come back to it. Now as I'm going down here, all right, I don't really need a point there. I'm just trying to say, like, I can't go all the way down here. So here is where your hand tool comes in pretty handy. You select your hand tool, and then you can move up, and then you can switch to your pen tool. And then again, you want to make sure you get that slanted line, and then you go around, okay? Now the cool thing about it is that you don't have to go to the hand tool to get it. You can actually hold down your space bar, and it turns into a little hand, and that allows you to move. And then you can continue drawing. And by doing this instead of going and switching to the tool, you can actually continue to create the path without having to go back and wait for the slanted line indicator over here, okay? So I'm just going to go here, and I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click, and then I'm going to click. And when I notice that I'm running out of space and I need to move up, I hold down my space bar. It turns into that little hand, and I can go here, okay? Now again, to zoom, you can either encapsulate the area, or you can click and zoom. Now to zoom out, you can hold down your Alt on a PC or Option on a Mac, the key, and you can click, 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 okay? Or you can similarly do the hold down and scroll, okay? Some other hand commands for zooming in and out, you can do the Control key on a PC or a Command key on a Mac, along with the plus or the minus sign on your keyboard. So if you're holding down the Command key or the Control key and you hold the plus, it'll zoom you in. If you do the minus, it'll zoom you out. Okay? All right, those are the two tools that I wanted to cover, the zoom tool and also the hand tool. If you have any questions, you can be reached at 808-343-9565 or iled@hawaii.edu.